they're not new, but I want to bring to the attention, and then I have a request of the community and then also the administration. I want to say early this February, members of the mayor's administration, my chief of staff, visited the Home Depot on Bel Air and Beltway 8 to address retail theft. They are experiencing millions of dollars in retail theft, which has spiked over the last few years. With that, we have identified additional vendor locations, street vendor locations on Bissonnette near Huntington Village, and some of the items that are being sold are Home Depot exclusive tools. So I'm no investigator, but one can connect the dots. So I'm making a request to residents that as we investigate this and put our hands around this growing issue, to not engage and participate because those are stolen goods. And then to help us protect our patrons at the Home Depot, but then also those street vendors that are just simply selling arts, crafts, and food, separate from possible criminal activity that is on our agenda. We are prioritizing this, and we're working through that. Secondly, as we approach the summer, we know it's critically important in order for our pools to open, we must have lifeguards. Houston Parks has released their flyer to incentivize young people, young and old, those who have an affinity for swimming, to sign up as a lifeguard. We need you this summer in order to keep our pools open. If our resources are available, we can support our young people in our communities. And as you know, in District F, we have one city pool at the A-Leaf Neighborhood Center. This also falls right in line with District F's Summer of Safety initiative. Parks is offering a $500 incentives for those who are willing to work throughout the summer. Contact my office of the Parks Department. We'll continue to keep this in front of the public because we want our resources open. Also, as an update, our second annual deed restriction workshop will be held on April 27th at Tracy G. Community Center, right there in West Chase in the middle of District F. Last year, we had a lot of conversation, great feedback, and so we're returning to you with additional resources, and we're going to walk many neighborhoods through updating their deed restrictions, particularly to address short-term rentals. We know this is an emerging issue. We've heard this in the Horseshoe. We hear it in your neighborhoods, and so we're going to walk hand in hand with you to that. So stay tuned as we'll provide more information. Lastly, April 3rd, I want to ask residents in District F in the city, and then also my colleagues at the Horseshoe. April 3rd is National Walking Day in Houston, so we want to make sure that we get our steps, 10,000 a day, so we can have healthy heart health. I'll be in D.C., but I'll be making sure that I get my steps, and hopefully that you'll join me. And then lastly, I want to shout out Happy New Year to our Iranian brothers and sisters. I celebrated Nowruz Day with them this past Sunday. A little more than 1,000 individuals joined to celebrate the new year, and we can always use a reset. So Happy New Year to all that celebrates. And that concludes my District F pop-off comments. Thank you much.